Before we get to the show, I just want to give a brief shout out to Hot Ones. Mild Ones is obviously inspired by the show. We felt like this would be a great opportunity to get to know our teachers in an entertaining and educational way. Now, let's get to the wings. Welcome to Mild Ones, the show with mild wings and even milder questions. Today I'm with a self-proclaimed coffee connoisseur and Bayport chemist, Mr. Wesley Luchterhand. How are you doing today?
Hey, good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
And anything you'd like to tell us about yourself?
I mean, I'm just excited to get to do this. I always watch the show online and haven't eaten all day, so I'm ready to knock out some wings.
Awesome. Let's get to the
Let's
first
do it.
wing then.
Oh, we're going right into it.
We're going right into it.
All right. Which one? So we're starting Valentina.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of eat like a savage, so I gotta remember I'm on camera here. It was no big deal. So what do you got?
So, as we said before, you're a self-made and professed coffee connoisseur.
Yes.
We just want to get your distinguish between a good and bad cup of joe and how you feel about those Grandi chai tea latte, 3 pump skim milk
Don't
light
get
waters.
me started. Don't get me started with the Starbucks, all right? And also, here's my other problem with Starbucks. I just want a medium coffee, all right? What's with the cutesy, venti, grandi? I can't keep up with it, all right? But what was the question?
Good cup of joe.
Good cup of joe. I like strong, bold, usually dark roast. But honestly, I got some right here. I'll let you say it.
And what
Most importantly, though, is who you're drinking it with, right?
Okay.
So normally, like my favorite thing is just sit down with my mom, have a cup of coffee, and chat. We call it coffee clutch. You got a clutch.
It's a social. It's a
social
social
Exactly.
interaction.
Social. It's who you're drinking it with, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess we want to get your opinions on some of the most local coffee brands. So here we go.
Local?
Yeah, local.
Oh, so my
Yes.
reaction. Okay.
Yeah. So,
It's usually weak.
we.
Honestly, I think that, yeah, weak. You gotta hit me with, like, Brazilian bold. I want bold coffee. McDonald's. I don't get a
Mickey
lot.
D's.
I don't get a lot of coffee there, but at least it's cheap,
Mhm.
and for the price, I mean, it's a hot cup of coffee. Hey, in a pinch, do what you gotta do.
That's true. That's true.
La Java, same thing, somewhat inconsistent. It's just been my experience. No ill will towards the local business there, but again, consistency is king.
Okay. And finally, we got Keurig.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
And I mean, if you need a hot cup of joe on the spot, love my Keurig.
Awesome. So we can
Alright.
move on to wing number 2.
Wing number
That
2.
is going to be the raspberry habanero.
What do you think of this one? Not too much heat. All right, no big deal on this one either. That raspberry's coming through. Shine through just a little mild heat there.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing? How are you handling the heat?
I'm doing great, actually. This is
Real
quite
crap.
easy for me right now.
Look at this. It's professional.
So, now that we've gone on to Wing 2, we want to introduce a new classic segment here at Mild Ones. It's basically controversial questions. Some of your
Ooh.
students might like you, some of your students might hate you after
Oh, boy.
this. Tacos or burritos?
Tacos.
Tacos. And why?
I don't know. I like the taco over the burrito. They're both good. I'm going taco.
Okay, are hot dogs sandwiches?
Or hot dog sandwiches. Well, actually, this is a funny story. So I'm originally from Sheboygan. I know, don't count it against me. I'm not a normal person. I was born in Sheboygan. But until I moved out of Sheboygan, I didn't even know what a hot dog bun was.
Really?
Yeah, all I knew was a hard roll. You put everything on a hard roll.
I see.
So is a hot dog well, no. Because I didn't even know hot dog buns existed. I only knew about sandwiches.
Cake or pie?
Pie.
Pie, and why is that?
I love pie. I love all types of pies. Actually, this Thanksgiving, I had a great idea I came up with the idea that make a whole pie, because normally you get pumpkin pie, right? Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Whole pie themed Thanksgiving. Everything is a pie. So I make mashed potatoes in a pie pan. I make a turkey pot pie. I have sweet potato pie. Everything's a pie. It's all pies. I love pie.
Cats or dogs?
I'm not really an animal person. I've never had a cat or a dog. I have been attacked by several cats throughout my life. They seem to have an affinity to attack me.
Okay. I guess we are then ready to move on to the third wing.
All right, let's do it. This one will creep up on you because it's got the ghost pepper in this one. So at first, and then it's just going to creep, you know? Creep a little bit. So when do you go for the...
For the milk? For the water?
Yeah, some people say the water makes it worse.
I believe it does.
It
Yeah.
does. Okay.
Ooh.
Now
Ooh.
it's kicking in.
Yeah, it's
now we're
kicking in
getting real.
Okay. So next question we have is, I believe you're a UW Cross a graduate, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. So we were just wondering if you had any fond memory of your time there that has impacted you as an individual.
Sure. Well, lacrosse in general is just kind of a neat place. Very beautiful scenery, the bluffs, the river, all that jazz. But if we're going to get serious here and be honest, honestly, my professors there, they have really good professors, specifically science professors. The one that had the biggest impact on me, starting to feel that heat.
I gotta hold it together.
Oh, I can't wait for this one here.
Oh no.
Yep, all right. But shout out Dr. Sandland.
Yeah.
So he's a professor that honestly I try to emulate almost every day in the classroom. Just a lot of others. Also Dr. Opdahl I had was a chemistry professor, really good. Like if you would go to lacrosse and see guys like Dr. Sandland and things, you would start to see where I picked up some of my personality traits and teaching style in the classroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Secondly, on a less serious note, under some investigation, we found a certain website with Dungus crab, actually.
Oh!
We found out that...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when I was in college. There.
Yeah, we found that you said you had a love for tropical areas, the Dominican Republic in specific.
Right.
How did you become or fall in love with those tropical areas, I guess?
Just like family vacations. So occasionally my parents, like we did a trip to the Dominican and things. And yeah, I mean, I wish this spring break I could go to a beach. I'm not, but yeah, that Dungeness website, I was like the number 2 hit on Google. If you Google, for a while, I haven't checked in a while, but I had one of the top Dungeness crab websites on the internet.
You're pretty proud of that then.
I'm very proud of that, yeah.
But I guess we're moving on to Wing 4 then.
Okay, all right. Oh, you're feeling the heat? Oh yeah, because now the heat's going to start keep building, right? This is the
Million Pepper sauce.
All right, let's go. Ooh, this is a nice meaty wing. Starting to, my nose was watering just a little off that last one. That's good. Thank you, chef. By the way, compliments to the chef. All right, what do you got?
So now that we've reached Wing 4, I just want to briefly discuss your mild obsession with hot sauce, actually. You are partially responsible for the production of this show and rightfully deserve a production credit. So, is there any time that you've been out of your league with hot sauce, out of your comfort zone with hot sauce?
Probably the first time I cracked this bottle right here, the Dave's Insanity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you think, oh yeah, it's going to be hot. I remember, I think I cooked up some bologna at home. And I was almost applying it like ketchup, and yeah, and it knocked me down pretty good. So I'm eager to go back to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta conquer the sauce.
Yeah, that is not to be messed with. I think if you read the bottle, it says apply 1 drop at a time.
And what would be your favorite hot sauce you've ever tried? Dan?
My favorite?
And why? Why is it your favorite? Is it how hot it is, or maybe a specific flavor?
It's more. It's not necessarily just the heat. So sometimes the obsession starts out that way. You're looking for what's going to be the hottest. But I've come come at it more now just from like a culinary point of view.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy the culinary arts. I like watching different chefs and things like that.
Mhm.
So there's one. The brand name is eluding me right now. I didn't bring it, but there's one that actually is made with black coffee
Oh, really?
grounds in
Okay.
it. That one's one of my favorites right now. I like ones with pineapple, mango, or fruit kind of. So that's kind of the real quest with hot sauce is finding something that's hot,
Mhm.
but also has good flavor and kind of marries everything well.
Yeah.
You know, it's very blended and balanced. That's the word I was looking for, balance.
I guess we can move on
Hey,
to the last
you ready
one.
for, oh my gosh, last wing already.
Yeah, we're going to need to get more sauces in the future.
Oh yeah, definitely. A little coffee for good measure. Okay, so I'll let you, I'm sorry, I won't take over here.
Without further to do, we are moving on to Dave's Insanity Sauce.
Wait, before the last wing, you know the tradition on hot ones, right? So it's,
Yes,
it's
of
tradition,
course.
you have to dab the last wing. So you put a little extra dab.
Of
Oh,
course,
so do you
yeah.
want me to show, or should I go first?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see how much you put on
So you
there.
gotta. So
It's very nerve-wracking when the contestant who's had this sauce is,
So is that-
nervous about having
I think that's fair.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not
Okay.
not insane, but there
Okay.
you go.
I think he's trying to kill me.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Give a cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for having me.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it. Thank you, chef. All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
Just savor it. Savor it.
It got stuck in my throat.
You okay?
Yeah. So,
Mm.
question now. Question 5.
Mhm.
Mr. Luchterhand.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you've tackled
Yes.
Dave's insanity, I want to ask you, as a teacher at Bayport High School, what draws you to this profession?
Because I like the freshness of every day, working with students. I don't know, hope that you're making a difference. And
Is
I
there
don't
any
know.
reason
I'm
that
I'm
you...
at a loss for words here. I think just I like the ability to converse more with high schoolers, or I guess maybe my personality meshes better
Mhm.
with that age bracket.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
Definitely kicking in, but does your personality, and I know we covered this briefly before,
Yeah.
but feel free to go into any more detail.
Sure.
Does your personality impact your teaching style or philosophy on teaching itself at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think I want to enjoy what I'm doing,
Mhm.
and hopefully that comes through in the classroom.
Okay.
But yeah, the more the students kind of respond and participate, I think the more excited I get, and it's a mutual relationship.
As you said before, you originate from Sheboygan. I just want to get your opinion on how you adjusted to teaching in a winning school district.
How dare you? How dare
And,
you? Sheboygan
is-
South will
Sheboygan
win.
South.
Oh, yeah. That's South Side, by the way. Proud to say.
Is there anything significant about the different between the two different school districts that you like, dislike? Is there any reason you chose to teach at HSSD and not return back to your home roots, as they say?
I mean, I didn't actually ever go to school in Sheboygan,
Okay.
but I have several family members who teach in the district. Well, you know, it's just based on opportunities too available when you're coming out of college.
Mhm.
Took this opportunity, and yeah, haven't looked back since.
Now that you, Mr. Luchterhand, have completed the course, ran the race, the floor is yours. Camera 1, 2, 3.
Three. Okay.
Tell us all about what's going on in your life. Anything else you want to share?
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of want to shout out maybe a few other teachers.
Of course.
We got to get some people in to take on the challenge. First of all, though, I do want to declare, it's obvious I am the hot sauce champ. Now, I mean, we already knew I was the coffee champ, and Mr. Hansen, I know you're not going to come get this. I already know he's not even, he keeps acting like he wants it. He's never going to get it. I mean, who else do we want to come do this? Did somebody say Mr. Berna?
Yes.
Mr. Berna, come on. You know you want to try this.
You have one more teacher?
I'm trying to think. I know Mr. Stubbe would do really well with these sauces. Mm-hmm. He's a hot sauce guy.
Okay.
But everybody else, anybody who wants the challenge, you got to try it out.
Special thanks to Mr. Luchterhand to agreeing to do this show as well as inspiring us to do it in the first place. Now we head to the King of the Wing leaderboard where we see that Mr. Luchterhand, as being the only participant, is in first place. Thanks for watching and have a very hot day.